Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please click on the subscribe button, like and share before we get started. So now on our S&P 500, we are going to analyze it and see where our price is moving, starting from top-down analysis. That is from our monthly time frame straight down to our 1 hour time frame. First of all, let's start from the fundamental aspect of it before we look at this technical aspect. You can see heard of the news about interest rate hike that there won't be any stopping on interest rate hike, which means if interest rates continues to increase, then we tend to see the value of the stocks tends to fall, by the way. So once all these stocks start falling, all these stocks that contains this S&P 500, these top 500 companies, once they start to fall, then we can see that our S&P 500 itself will actually continues to fall. We all see about inflation. In order to combat inflation, interest rate is being increased. So I mean, when there's an increase in interest rate, then stocks tends to start falling because it becomes more expensive to borrow to run a company and every other things. So once this stock starts falling, then the S&P 500 will start falling. Now, on the technical aspect of it, if you have to look at it, fundamental aspect of it, we are expecting a fall on our S&P 500. Now, let's see our technical aspect of it, starting from our monthly time frame. You can see, if you have to see it from, I think, 2020 year, I think it was 2020, 2011 from here, you can see a bullish move, an uptrend move on our S&P 500, right? Which means our S&P 500 has actually been rolling up. So of recent, we are now on a downward trend on our S&P 500 monthly time frame. There was a drop here, right? We had a correction, one. There was another drop again. This drop actually broke our previous lower lows. This was our previous lower lows, but this drop actually broke below this previous lower lows. Now we've had another correction up here. Guess what we're having again? Another drop again. So we are currently at this level, which is about 3924.4. So we are expecting another drop again for the on this monthly time frame. But we would want to first of all see our price drop to this level here. First of all, to try and take out these lows first. This our S&P 500. We want to first of all try and see to drop to these lows to take out these lows. Then we will continue to go down. We believe that these lows will actually break these lows, making it that these lows break below these previous lows. But before we aim to go short, go down more, let us try and take out these lows here. These are our previous lows. I think we still have about 7% drop, which is about 2,770 points or basis points, anyhow you want to call it, to drop. So monthly time frame, we are on a bearish move, and of recent monthly time frame, we are still aiming to go short. We are to drop on our monthly time frame on S&P 500. Now let's see it on our weekly time frame, by the way. So of recent, we are actually on a bearish move. See it here. There was an impulse move here. A correction was made here. Another impulse move. We see the lows break below previous lows. We had a correction to this lows here, which was our previous low. There was a correction here. So I mean, we had a drop again. So we had another this huge rally movement upwards. So we see this start to take this lows, and now we are now on a drop. First, last 3 weeks it closed bearish. Last 2 weeks bearish. The week that just passed we closed bearish. So this week we are aiming to close bearish again. That is why I said let us first of all try to take out these lows again. So that is about 7 percentage drop we are still expecting. That is about 2,700 and something points or basis points we have to drop on our S&P 500. So S&P 500 weekly time frame, we are aiming bearish. So monthly time frame, we are to short it, good short. Weekly time frame short. Now let's see our daily time frame, what it says. This currently, you all can see there was a huge drop starting from here on our daily time frames. I think it was from here. It was around this level here. I think about early December, it was think early December we started having this drop on our S&P 500 by the way. So we've been having that drop, and I believe we'll still have that drop this December and till next year. But anyway, we would want to take our shot to this lows, previous lows. So currently we are actually aiming a drop. You can see here this was actually a pullback level. This move we are seeing here on our daily time frame, it was actually a correction level on our weekly time frame. See it on our weekly time frame. This was actually a correction. So this daily time frame now of recent, we are bearish. See this huge impulse move downward. There was a correction, right? There was another impulse move here. So I still believe we will be having a correction here. I personally believe, because this is a key level. Once our price broke this level, we saw a pullback level here and it pushes up. Once our price came to this level, it's drop. It came to this level, it's drop, right? Once it came to this level, it's drop. Came to this level, it drop. And once it broke out, we saw a pullback level. And do not also forget that here was actually a level here when our price came and it bounces up. So this is actually a key level I want you all to watch on daily time frame. We'll be having the rise of a bullish move, a little bit of a bullish move this week, then a drop. Again, the reason why I said it is that there was an impulse move. We had a correction, right? Another impulse move was made. We are expecting a correction again. So this is a key level. We should be expecting the correction to happen possibly on Monday or Tuesday. We should be starting to have that correction Monday or Tuesday. So once we have that correction, then we would have another drop again on our S&P 500. So on the day's time frame, we are expecting a drop on our daily time frame. But before we start seeing that huge impulse move drop again, we should be expecting a correction that would be made on our daily time frame. Now, to actually take this trade, by the way, we'll go straight to our 4-hour time frame. So if you have to trade it, by the way, on our 4-hour time frame, you see that this is actually a key level area. See the level here. There was a level here where the price reacted, and if you go back, this was actually a key level area also around this area. So we would want our price to actually drop to this level here, and which our price has actually gotten to this level. So we are expecting a drop again, right? Then after a drop, then a pullback would be made. Is especially what we are expecting, then a drop again. So if you want to actually take this long, I would not say you should actually take it, because 4-hour time frame is still bearish. You can see we are still on a bearish move. Of recent, we are still dropping. So actually, to actually take this trade, if you want, then I'll say go to your 30 minutes time frame, then look for multiple break or structure upward, then you can naturally now go long. So 4-hour time frame is still bearish, so it is not a good time to actually go long yet, especially those of you who want to trade the pullback up. You want to trade the pullback up on our daily time frame, it is not yet the opportunity. So let's see it on our 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame is still bearish, by the way, still not an opportunity to actually trade it. So to actually take the buy up, then wait for multiple break or structure upward. There was an impulse move. We had a correction here, right? There was an impulse move, but unfortunately, this huge drop took it out. I still believe the price will actually come to tap this level here, serving as a, like, call it double bottom. I don't know if you can call it like that. Then if you can see, our rise tends to rise again. We had a correction on our 30-minute time frame. Then we had another huge movement. We had another correction. Then we can actually enter the trade, or we can actually wait for the price to break above this ice. This ice we are just seeing here, which is about 4,015, but that is 4015.4. Once the price can break above it, then we can now go long on our S&P 500. So 30 minutes time frame to actually go long, wait for the price to break above this ice here, then you can actually now enter it on our S&P 500.